This feels like the beginning of something new. I haven't done this in a while, but I thought it would make sense with all the changes that have happened recently to not only provide some clarity but continue documenting the journey. For those of you unaware, my name is Leon Gordon, the founder of SNP, founder of ScreenLift. I'm very grateful to those of you that have taken the time even to take a glimpse at what we're doing, those that have been a part of the journey, and those to come as well. Probably best to start with where we are now. We're in the first cycle of the new ScreenLift curriculum. It doesn't feel like a restart, it feels like the level has been raised. I'm recording this whole thing as a marker for it because being able to look back and listen to the others, it means something different to me and those who know me, because you can hear the optimism at points, you can hear the pain at points. And if you're here now, you know how it went, so it's a bit of a spoiler, but it's still helpful. It's still meaningful. In terms of trajectory, since rebranding from SNP to ScreenLift, we've almost tripled the amount of students here. It's a massive achievement for me. Not through noise, but through clarity. The work has been getting clearer and more people are responding. I thought before that I needed to output more, but I needed clearer output. That was what it was really about. When it was S&P, it was content first and there were classes on the side. I was hoping people would rise up through that, and the plan was to become successful through amassing enough people that believed in me. But now, everything's about structure and development, and a byproduct of that is the content. I think it's working better. People who left. Some people who were part of the journey aren't here anymore. I don't see it as failure, I see it as alignment. For some people, it was because the timing of it. I feel like maybe they were here too early, but they were here at the right time for what we both needed. I feel like some people were here to teach me something. And that wasn't always through cooperation and partnership. Sometimes it was through misunderstanding. In the moment, it feels like a loss, but losses become wisdom. You can hold on to that one. Losses become wisdom. I have a lot of wisdom now from this. And I'm extremely grateful to be in this position. It's been so much. Over 3.5 years of this. I can remember when I started, some people think it was June, but it was actually the 4th of January at 11:39 a.m. I was sitting in pretty much the same position I'm sitting in now. And I remember smashing away at the keyboard on my laptop, thinking to myself, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? I think now would be a good time to segue into something else, because one of the things that's changed is my boundaries. I don't want to misname it for people to misunderstand. I want to call it boundaries. I've been aware from the beginning of the lack of respect from people. Externally, people compared me to big budget productions, even though we've never had a budget. We've also had people looking down on us because we're not seen as professional. so many things. Never acknowledging the merits, but that's okay. They don't need to, because you listening to me now is that acknowledgement. People joining and training, people viewing, people subscribing, that's the real acknowledgement and merit that counts for me. People treated me in ways that they wouldn't dare in other places. Like, they didn't take me seriously. They didn't take this seriously. And I believe that I'm the one that's been willing to do more than those other places. I'm the one that's willing to go the extra mile for people. I was just looking for the people to match it, and not everybody will. I'm not even angry about it. I saw it as paying my dues, but also a way of understanding who was genuine with me. It showed me truth and how I was being seen. And I don't even think the people that disrespected me are bad people. I think they were making decisions that were best for them, and maybe they just didn't have the capacity to understand what I am or what this was becoming. Or maybe they're just horrible people. I don't know, but it's okay. It's okay, we move. I never saw it as disrespect, because, yeah, there's moments of frustration about it, but everything was information. It taught me more discernment. It gave me thicker skin. It taught me who saw the work and who didn't. I used to have a phrase, can you see the house? But now I'm ready to be surrounded by people who value what I actually bring. Let's talk about Morocco. Those of you that are aware of what I do, you know I frequent Morocco with the community. This time, well, it's never been a vibe, but this was the most focused we've been in terms of the output we want to get. We usually go and film web series content when we're out there, all short films. My favorite short film that I've done, actually, we did in Morocco, Gabby's Secret. I really enjoyed making that. The work traveled this time. People are being recognized for those monologues. They were a jump in the content. We lost the opportunity to get the last project of the year done. And at the time I was distraught over it. I'm not even going to pretend. I was distraught because I pride myself on output. But someone very close to me made a very valid point. It's not the worst thing, because it would have been a continuation of how people saw me before, not what I am or what I've become. It was time to step up. And if you haven't already, there is a playlist on the channel for the Morocco monologues. Go and watch them. They're less than or just about 2 minutes each. It can be done. You'll see some quality out there. Shout out to Justina, organization, crew. Luna, one of the newer additions. Edna, it's been a very interesting journey. Big E, not the little one, the great one. Our host, presenter, the stamp of authenticity. If you don't see her, you know it's not Serti. Imran, my brother. People don't understand our journey, man. People don't understand our journey, but I appreciate how much you've trusted in me to be a part of your development. I appreciate you willing to invest your time and money into my vision, and I promise you I'll always make sure you're good, bro. I will always make sure you're good. Hallie. Guys, to be clear, it's January now. She's only been acting for a year. Go and watch her monologue. You're going to find out more about the cadence realism theory through Edna, but that was a true representation of the theory. And those guys had it difficult. I made them deconstruct a lot of their views on it days before they performed it. A lot of work was done. Well done to all three of you. Things are clearer now. Edna's role, she's the bridge into the ScreenLift world. She's going to be helping me with making people aware of what ScreenLift is. We're going to be doing an introductory course before the foundation. I'll be hosting in-person masterclasses. We have one coming up in February. I can't say where it is at the time of recording, but I know where it is already. I just need to speak to a couple of people to know whether or not we can promote their space as well. Got to support everyone you can, if you don't help each other, who will? But that's going to be really good. Imran and Hali, you've raised the standard again, but shown consistency in showing up. It's like a different energy, but the same seriousness. I appreciate you for that. I do. What is ScreenLift becoming? Think of a destination. I want ScreenLift to be seen as the home of performance, a place to see actors actually acting, authentically, not just showing they can output emotion, to give an authentic, seamless performance. Not everything can be sensational. You need the contrast. If you want to see real screen work, this is where you're going to look. And it's not going to just be people in London. It's not going to be people in London flying out to different places. We have a cohort in Ireland already that's growing. We have a few other things. We've got, I can't even say it, but other things are coming. We went from SNP to SNP Global. ScreenLift isn't local. We'll say that. ScreenLift is not local, but we're local. In terms of the unreleased projects we already have, there is work we filmed that hasn't been released yet. Before it felt unfinished because it wasn't a representation even of what we were at the time. It was just the next thing. Now it feels like timing. The work didn't change, the context did. I plan to put things out, but it's not going to be with the same vigor because it's not who we are anymore. We're more than that now. I think the perception of who I am, what I represent, what ScreenLift is changing. I can feel it changing. Not because it can be argued, but the work is speaking for us. I'm really proud of what we've recently put together, and I know what's coming. I'm so excited. More opportunities are coming our way. This has been 3.5 years. It was long. I'm not chasing anymore. I'm ready to receive.